What is up? This is Arlington and I just landed. I am in New York City right now. Well, not really. Anyways, let's talk about 3 different businesses that I would have started instead of pest control.
The first one is the elevator business. Think about they only deal with B2B accounts.
Give me that. Damn. That's why a 100 men can beat you in a fight. Alright, so now that I got my GoPro, let's switch over. Second business idea that I would have invested in, it's if you pay attention right there. The fire inspections, you know, they have to be checked either annually or quarterly. I'm not quite too sure, but I'm in a group chat full of business owners where one of them was complaining about how the fire inspections is too expensive. That is $100 and the guy only took 5 minutes to do it. But what I like is that those type of businesses, they only focus on commercial accounts. Commercial accounts like these, where they have to do an inspection on the fire sprinkler system. And it's crazy, just $100, and I'm over here making $100 dealing with chemicals, and they're charging $100 without dealing with chemicals. I'm even talking about installing the fire sprinkler system for commercial accounts, strictly commercial accounts. Those are a need, and what I like is the consistent revenue coming in, right? Like it has to be checked on a quarterly or yearly basis. It's like pest control. That's why I love pest control, because it's something consistent. It has to be, it's reoccurring revenue, right? Reoccurring services. It's not like, let's say, remodeling patios. It's like one-time services. When it comes to pest control or freaking fire systems, that has to be on some sort of plan, reoccurring. I'm gonna read some of the comments. I asked you guys a few days ago, what are some business ideas you would have gone instead of choosing pest control? Let's read the first one. Commercial cleaning services, solid. It's like consistent income coming in. Laundromat, I made my research and it seems actually pretty profitable. I feel like laundromats was like pretty much old school. It seems like they're still making good profits to this day. Chinese restaurant, I heard that was pretty funny, but I can see it. The next comment, pool cleaning, I like the idea too, because I thought about it the other day and I'm like, damn, pool cleaners are pretty much just dealing with, like, I guess, like upscale rich customers, upper middle class customers that have swimming pools, that can afford to build a swimming pool in their yard. So that means now they got to keep up with the maintenance. So septic tanks, I thought about that one too. I remember, but septic tanks for like porta parties, like whenever I went to a music festival and I would see all these porta parties, I'm like, damn, like just a septic tank to just vacuum all these up. Super dirty, but I know the money's there. For paying business, yes. Mobile detailing, that could be a hit or miss. I know I have a friend that he opened up that and he didn't do quite good, but that's because he lacked consistency. Next comment is locksmith. Oh yeah, funny story. Like my brother actually locked himself out my work truck, right? So I'm like, damn, so I had to hire a locksmith and it was $250. What, he took like 3 to 5 minutes or even less, I don't know. I'm like, damn, good money. And it's funny because I was like talking to the guy that went out there to help my brother out. I was like, hey, how many appointments do you have a day? They're like, oh yeah, we're always busy. There's always someone leaving their keys inside. I'm like, damn, I would have never thought that. It looks like they're always on the go. And the things what I like about the industry is that some people they need their keys now because they have a special event to go to. So you can just text the freaking price up to the point where you're like, oh yeah, we usually charge 200, but if you really want it now it's gonna be 500. And I'm pretty sure some people are willing to pay for it just so they can arrive to this certain occasion on time. Or I do that with pest control. Like some people would tell me, hey, I want it today, they sound urgent, I bump $100 more. They end up paying for it. So I just got delivered 2 25-gallon tanks. Both of them are gonna be for my 4th truck, because one tank is gonna be for small termite jobs or crazy ants or carpenter ants. Talking about crazy ants, I think these are crazy ants or fair ants. Yeah, that was gonna be specific for, like, specialty jobs. And then of course the other 25-gallon tank is gonna be for pest control. So I'm trying something different, trying something new. I don't want to mislead y'all and be like, hey, y'all should do the same thing. I want to try it out. I'm trying out 2 25-gallon tanks, for 2 different type of jobs, so my fork truck can knock out both jobs. There's like a bird staring at me. Let's proceed with the third business industry or idea that I would have taken or have to if it wasn't for pest control, especially after meeting this guy. I met him through a mutual friend. We had dinner, like around my age, saying how much money he makes, and he has over 40 employees. What I like, he just target commercial accounts, and believe it or not, it's right behind me. The pallet business. Who would have thought, right? When they say riches is in the niches, that is definitely a niche. Like, you will never hear a pallet business like, oh, I want to open up a pallet business. Like, who comes up with that, right? But in reality, I'm like, I'm like, how did you scale that business? And then he's like, oh, we just focus with distribution centers, grocery stores, people, commercial accounts that actually need the pallets. Because they delivered my 225-gallon tanks with the pallet. So that's a distribution center. So that gives you an idea that, hey, they need pallets on a consistent basis. So it's beautiful that it's like recurring as well, just like pest control, but not just like small tickets for pest control. This is, I'm not sure the numbers, but he's targeting commercial accounts. And for him to be having over 40 employees, have a fleet, just them delivering pallets to distribution centers is just insane. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, you barely have any competition. Like pest control is very saturated compared to that. Like, I would love to compete with him, but I mean, I don't want to do that to him. Now that I met him, like now he's like part of the circle. I don't interfere in his business. I picked out 3 different business industries that are very unique. I decided to do this video, one, to switch it up. 2, I know some of you are starting to look into pest control, but just wanted to give you an idea that, hey, there are other business ventures that you can do, although it might need more capital, but you might just have to go to a bank and stuff. I don't know if y'all noticed something recently in my YouTube, but I've been more consistent with my YouTube content. I've been posting weekly. The fact that I'm still getting 100 views is just, I don't know, it's very absurd.
Wipe that fucking smirk off your face.
I don't know how, and I'm going all out on my editing. I mean, y'all can tell with the beginning of this video, I went all out as well. So I'm not sure how I'm still stuck in 100 views. Like, I know someone else commented that I shouldn't focus on the views, but at the same time, I kind of do want to focus on that because I want to know that I'm providing value. And like, yes, I'm providing value to the small community, but I know, I have potential for more. But anyways, hope to see you on the next video. I already got a good video in mind, so stay tuned on that video. So I hope to see y'all next time where we fly and bugs eye. See y'all soon.